everybody, and welcome to Crafty Cleggs. Today I'm coming to you, as you can see, from the car. I am currently en route to meet my friend Karen from Stitches and Jacks. This is my introductory, is that the right word? I'm sure it is. If not, you know what I mean. Video for my Christmas in July. So I am going to try and film it over a couple of days, just so I can explain to you what you're going to expect in July from me, whether it be days out, summer days out. I know that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Crafting, baking, whatever I do, I'm going to take you with me. But it's going to be mainly about my crafting in July. So what I'm going to make in July is everything Christmas related. What I'm making at the moment is going to be put on hold until the 1st of August, but that's fine, I don't mind that. What I'd like to make in July is my blanket. I've already started that. So I'd like to make that in July if I can get it finished. I'm not going to pressure myself into it, but I'd like to do it. I've also got another blanket I'd like to get finished for Christmas, which I've already shown you, I think. But then I've got some toys. I'd like to do ornaments. I'd like to do gifts. But I don't want to overface myself, so it's going to be an easy breezy month of what I fancy, and what you see is what you get. So for now, I'm going to swish the camera around and show you me travelling, because it's a beautiful, beautiful countryside where I'm going through. And when we get there, I'll probably do some filming. So I am back from my trip out with my lovely friend Karen, and I just wanted to show you some of the things that I'm going to be making in Christmas in July. So first of all, I couldn't not make a little amigurumi for Christmas in July. I've had this in my, what have I had it in? My library on my iPad since I think it was last year. So I've decided I'm going to make this guy. So I've got this in one of my Christmas bags that a friend in Canada, Brandy, gifted me one year. And these are the colours that I'm going to use. It's Sheepy's Soft Fun. So that is for the outfit. That's for the body. Seems a bit bright. It's coming up a little bit brighter on the camera. It's not quite that bright. Then white for the trimmings. Same thing. And then black for the belt, his eyes, and his belt round the back of his, I don't know what you call these. Are they goggles? Are they glasses? I'm not sure what they are. So that is one of the things that I'm going to be making in Christmas in July, and it's going to be in that bag. I will be back in a minute. I think I'm going to get my tripod. That's better, isn't it? I can see you now. Now, first of all, please excuse my hair. Since I got back from going out with Karen, I have been out for a walk and it got a bit windswept. I've got it up at the moment. But this is what you're going to get throughout July with me. I'm not a posh person. I don't have to put my makeup on or do my hair before I get on camera. What you see is what you get. So there you go. Just a disclaimer throughout July. Jeanette's going to look like this. Anyway, so the first thing I showed you is my minion, which I'm loving. And I'm going to use that Soft Fun. Got to make an amigurumi, haven't you, throughout Christmas in July. And then the second thing that I'd like to make is in my basket. I purchased this a couple of years ago from my favourite place in Frome on Catherine Hill. And it is full of scraps. Well, I shouldn't say scraps. It's full of leftovers from either making a hat. This, let me show you. This yarn here is from Kelly and Nick at Lay Family Yarns. I bought an assortment of, no, that's not one, an assortment of like rainbow colours to make a hat. I made a hat out of this a couple of years ago. So I want to use some of this up, because this year at Christmas, we are having a real Christmas tree. We've not had a real Christmas tree for a long, long time, and I've decided that I said to Tim, please can I have a real Christmas tree? Because we have bought an artificial Christmas tree and it was quite expensive, so he wants me to use it all the time. Anyway, I persuaded him to let me have a real Christmas tree. So I want to completely cover my real Christmas tree in handmade stuff. That fan is really annoying me. Wait there a minute. I'll just go and turn it off. Wait there. Oh, I can do it here. There you go. That's better. I can hear it buzzing and whizzing. Yeah, so my Christmas tree is going to be filled with handmade things. So one of the things is these cute little socks. Well, I thought now that I'm getting into making socks and I'm learning all the different techniques for the heels, I can whisk some of these up, and bear with me, I'm going to... Oh, excuse me. I thought, yeah, I could whiz some of these up. So I'm going to try and make some mini socks. And then out of all these colours. So that's another thing that I'm going to do. Another thing that I want to make, amigurumi again. This pattern is by a lady called Kate Eastwood, and she's just pootling. And again, I've had this in me library for a couple of years and never got round to making it. And I am going to make both of these. Whether they'll both get done in July, I don't know, but I am hoping to have both of these done for Christmas. I mean, they're only tiny, so I can't see it being a problem. But aren't they gorgeous? Two little white mice. And it's in another Christmas bag. This one, oh, it hasn't got a label on. This one is from my lovely friend in the Netherlands, Dawn. It's got a lovely velvety soft bottom. I like that. And look how cute that is. Inside, favourite gingham. And I'm going to make that out of... can you see that? The light's blowing it out, isn't it? Rikorumi. So that's the red and the white and the bottle green, or some people call it racing car green. And then this is the bit of gold. So yes, I'm hoping to do... Oh, and I need to get hold of some gold pipe cleaners. But I'm sure we'll be going to Hobbycraft or other crafting stores throughout July sometime. So that is in my bag from Dawn. And then last night I had a little bit of an experiment, and I don't know how I'm going to get on with this. I also want to make, for the Christmas tree, let me get the pages right, the Hat Vent 2021. I will leave links for everything that I talk about down below for you, as always, and other places where you can find me. But yeah, I want to make some of these. Oops, what on earth was that? Anyway, to put on my Christmas tree. So, it does call, it's a paid for pattern, so I'm not going to tell you too much, but it doesn't matter about the materials. You can either use fingering weight held double or double knit. And I thought, I have got so much DK Stylecraft left, all different kinds of colours, so I thought I'll try it in that. Anyway, I did do, and I think it's too big. I stopped doing it anyway. So this is the first one. Now, this is up to where it needs decreasing. Let me just get my measuring gadget. This is nearly 3.5 inches across. Well, no, just short of 3. Or is it 3? Hold on a second. No, I reckon about 3 and a bit. And I think them are too big. Now, this is Stylecraft DK. This is what I've used. and I want them smaller. So I'm going to, tonight, when I'm going to sit down and try one in just a fingering weight, not held double, just a fingering weight, because I'd like them, if I possibly could, to be the same size as these stockings. And these are only, not stockings, socks. These are only quite tiny. And I'd quite like them to be sort of the same size. So I'm going to try, I'm going to go down with my needle size, and I'm just going to use a 4-ply or a fingering weight and see how they come out in that. But yeah, that is how far I got on that one, and I think it's far too big. But yeah, this lady's got other patterns out for the Advent. And again, I think I bought this last year. I watched, what's she called? Bex, from Bex Create. And I think she was making these last year. And I saw it and I thought, oh, I'd love to have a go at that. But it was more towards the end of Christmas that I saw it, I think. So I never got round to doing any. But yeah, I quite fancy. I'm not buying the other patterns. I'm just going to try these ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12. So I think that'll be enough. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do tonight. Bear with me, I'm going to sneeze again. I'm not keep turning the camera on and off. See, it's gone away now. So yeah, I'm going to try it with a fingering weight tonight. And that is in another one of my Christmas bags by lovely Lindsay from Stitch Create Love. And she gifted me this. I think we did an Advent swap a couple of years ago. This is quite a big one, isn't that lovely? Look at those cute little mice. And then look on the inside. Stockings. I love that. So, my hat pattern is, and my hat's going to be in that one. Oh, yeah, another one. I've got a lot on the go. But I don't mind. I like it. I love all this choice. And like I say, I'm not going to stress over it. If it doesn't get all done in July, then I'm not bothered. But like most of these are tiny things, you know, like a couple of amigurumis I can usually get done in over 2 or 3 days. That hat last night took me maybe an hour to do that. So a lot of the things are quite small that I might be able to get done. And then another thing that I'd like to do in July is this little gnome. Here we gnome again. I'd like to make this. Now, when I've just been out with Karen, I had a look at Black Sheep, and there was nothing that I'd like to use, because the big one, this big one here, calls for worsted weight, and then this one is 4-ply fingering weight. But I really want to make that bigger one. They had lots of worsted and aran weight there, but there was just nothing that I really liked, so I haven't got anything to make this in. Although I suppose I could. I'll have a look in stash. There might be something I can find. I don't know. So that's another thing that I'm going to make. And then I've got my blanket, which I have to confess, I've already started. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen it. But I already started it because I would like to have that finished at the end of July. Because I've got another blanket that I'd like to start and finish for Christmas, and one that I started a few years ago that I've shown you. I don't know how long, 2, 3, could be 4 years ago, I don't know. You know how quickly time passes. So I would like to get my blankets done, so that's why I've started it early. I've stopped everything else now. I'm not doing anything else other than Christmas. So tonight I'll try 4-ply hat and do a little bit on my blanket, and then I will do tomorrow, and then until the 1st of July, which I think, is that Saturday? So I will be back on Saturday. And then another thing that I've done, like I haven't got enough, this might be difficult for me to show you. I might have to lift you up and swish you around. Hold on a second. No, I'll be able to show you. Wait there. I have bought and downloaded, that's not it, a new journal kit. And it's, I don't know what it's called, but look at one of these pages. Oh, that just reminds me of me being a child at Christmas. That just reminds me of home, my lovely mum and dad. Oh, it just reminds me of such good times at Christmas. So I've downloaded this, and there's all sorts of different ones on it. It's not a good way to show you this. It's that one, and these all this tea-stained effect on it. Oh, I do love my journaling. And another one, but I've still got quite a lot to download. We've got ephemera and cards, and you can use this as the front cover of your journal. Now, it's only on paper, this, so I might reprint this on card and use that, and then just maybe cut out that and use it for something else. But yeah, this is some of the... Oh, look at that one. Oh, I adore it. Does that not make you feel good? I mean, not everybody's into Christmas, and I understand that. And if I'm really annoying you, I'm so sorry. Just turn off and come back in August. I do apologise, but I just get so excited. I just love it. So there's that one, and then there's this one. And there's lots of little bits of ephemera that I've already printed and downloaded. Like there's these little tiny cards. Notelet cards for you to do journaling on the back. That one and that one. And then these tiny little ones. Oh, look at this. And then, look at this. Oh, it's lovely. And then bigger ones. Aren't they nice? Tim despairs of me sometimes. He really does. He's like, what's this now? I'm like, I'm doing another journal. He's like, okay, love. He don't care. He's really good. And he sets all the printer up for me. He's bought me a proper printer with all singing and dancing gadgets. And oh, he's really good. He is. I don't know I'm born, really. I'm very, very lucky. So this morning I am at my sewing machine. Today is Thursday the 29th, and I am making some Christmas bags for Christmas in July for my shop. This one has got cute robins on the inside, and the snowy truck, the snowman, all that kind of thing. So these are two of them. I've got quite a few that I'm going to do, and I will show them you. These will probably be in the shop probably Friday or Saturday. But I just thought, with it being Christmas in July, I don't know about you, but I can never, ever afford anything for me in December, because I'm always buying gifts and getting prepped for Christmas and all the rest. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make some bags, and then people can perhaps treat themselves when they can afford it. So yeah, that's the first two. And when I've made the others, I will show you them as well. As promised, I'm going to show you the others that I've made. So those are the two that I did earlier on. These are another two. Sorry, you can't see very well. That one's got snowmen on it. Beautiful deers. I think that's what they are. So we've got two of those. And then two of these with Santa and Snowman. Oh no, they're not Santa, are they? They're little elves. And snowmen. And then we've got two of these, but these are not done yet. So we've got the gingham bottom and the caravan and the red truck with the, what's this? Christmas tree. Couldn't think of the word then. So yeah, those are some of the bags that are going to go into the shop. Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday the 30th of June, and we are almost ready to start Christmas in July. I just wanted to come on really just to finish the video off. I've got a few errands that I need to do today, getting all ready for June. I'm going to have my hair cut. Yeah, my hair, when I say cut, I'm just having it trimmed. As you can see, it's getting quite long now. So I'm just going to get it trimmed and try and keep on top of it, help it grow. Need to do a little bit of shopping. I have also purchased another pattern, like I need any more. But I was flicking through last time. I'm Christmas obsessed at the moment. It's ridiculous. But I was flicking through, what was I flicking through last night that made me look at this? I don't know if it was Instagram. I don't know what it was. I mainly look on Instagram and YouTube, so I don't know where it was. It was one of the two. But I bought this. Are you ready? Some more Christmas patterns. So I'm going to, I'm not sure what it's done in. I think it's done in double knit. Well, I'm going to use a 4-ply, so they'll be a little bit smaller, and then hopefully I'll be able to hang them on the tree. We've got an elf, Santa Claus, a reindeer, and I can't quite make out what that is. I don't know what that is, this one here. Is it supposed to be eggnog or something like that? I'm not really sure. It's yellow anyway, so yeah, whatever that is. But I don't think I'll be making that. I think I'll make Santa, the elf, and a reindeer. I haven't chosen any yarn for that yet, but there's no rush for that. Oh, it's a cake. It's a cake, it says here. Reindeer, elf, Santa, and cake. Duh. Yeah, so an 8mm safety eyes. Oh, I'm digressing already. Right, okay, so yeah, so that's another one I've bought. So we'll be making some of these. I have put some Christmas bags in the shop because I just thought Christmas in July might be a good time for you to treat yourself, and I have done free postage and packaging, if that helps anybody. I've got a couple more that I need to do. I haven't finished these yet. I've got these ones to do. And then I have got a couple more bags that I need to make and sort out and put in my shop, but I'm thinking then that hopefully all July, I might have to do a couple of little jobs for my shop, but I'm hoping that I'm going to have a free month and I can get some really, really good crafting done. Anyway, I am off to the hairdressers. I'm going to get lunch and then I'm off to the hairdressers, and I will be back tomorrow. I am going to do every other day. So I'll be back on the 1st, miss the 2nd, be back on the 3rd, so forth and so on. I mean, obviously, if I've done loads of crafting and I've got lots to show you, then that's different. I'll come every day. But realistically, every other day is probably what's going to happen in July. Thank you very much for all your comments and your likes and shares and your subscription, you know, pressing that button and subscribing. I really, really do appreciate that. I have had such a lot of comments and likes and subscriptions, people subscribing from my last video, and I haven't answered any of them because I just never would be able to. There is loads, there's hundreds. So please don't think I'm ignoring you, because I do like to reply to anybody that comments. But that it's the giveaway video, so it's just, I'd be there all day. So I'm sorry if I haven't replied. I'm not being rude, it's just that there's that many. Anyway, for now, I'm going to say goodbye and all have a nice night, Friday, so it's the weekend, yay! And I shall see you back here tomorrow for the start of our Christmas in July. What are you making in July? Let me know down below. See you tomorrow. Bye!